Here is the 1978 Mercury Grand Marquis, and you may notice something different about it now. It's this tail light. I finally got the tail light replaced, and I'd like to offer a lot of thanks to Tyler for providing this tail light for me. I really appreciate the gift of this tail light. I'm sorry it took so long to get it put on, but now we've got it on and it's functional. I'll go ahead and shut the trunk here in a minute. I think someone wanted to see the trunk inside of here, and it's kind of a mess. I used to haul the trash in this to the dump, and I had cat litter in a bag, and it broke. And so the floor of this is kind of nasty. I'd like to clean it out some more. But I've just got the jack and some chemicals in here, and some parts and tools in the toolbox here. I've got the spare tire back up in there, and then all the original wheel covers are up in there as well. I haven't driven this all this much recently because without a fan shroud it was overheating at outside temperatures above 100 degrees. Now that it's become more like autumn, it's become more mild, I think I can go ahead and drive it again, but I really do want to get that fan shroud on there. It seemed to perform pretty well the last time I drove it, but temperatures then were probably in the upper 80s or so. So I'll go ahead and shut the trunk and demonstrate the new tail lights. Here's the old tail light. Here's the redneck repair job that I did on this tail light to get it to pass its inspection. I just covered this up with some wood and then put a trailer tail light on it, because in order for it to pass its inspection they wouldn't allow any repairs to the tail light lenses. It had to be a complete intact fixture. So I'll probably use this on something else, like on the tractor or something, and I'll save this old fixture, this old tail light too. Here's the back end of it, looking like how it's supposed to, with the two tail lights on it, and now I'll demonstrate the performance. I had got it all warmed up already. It wasn't quite that easy to start. It required a little more cranking to get it initially started because it hadn't been driven in several weeks, but now it's warmed up. So let's start with the tail lights. All 6 tail lights are functional. Let's do a check of the side marker lamps. The side marker lamps may actually be out. I may need to replace them on both ends. Looks like I may have to check here at the bottom. I think there might be a bit of an old mounting stud that broke off of this one, and so it's just a touch crooked, but I'll try and correct that eventually. But it's on there pretty good. And check the turn signals now. There's a left turn. Now the right. So I may go ahead and drive this car tomorrow. I've now got 3 cars that are actually functional, actually fully road drivable. Got the Lincoln, and we've got the pickup and this Grand Marquis. Of course, the goal is to get more of these cars back on the road.